De Broglie concept completed in school. Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Hello, Vaishnavi.
Yes, sir. Today they started electronic configuration of atoms.
Okay, electronic configuration of atoms. Quantum
Yes,
numbers completed. Orbital shapes, quantum numbers.
yes, sir.
Do you have any doubts?
Yeah, sir. Actually, I didn't understand. So, can you explain?
Okay, quantum numbers, right?
Yes, sir.
And de Broglie, that is only definition. De Broglie concept, definition and formula, and few problems. And Heisenberg uncertainty principle also, just a statement is very, very important. Formula, same, 2 or 3 problems. Deep concept is not necessary for those concepts. Okay, see out quantum numbers. See, totally we have 4 numbers. One is principal quantum number. Second one is azimuthal quantum number. Magnetic quantum number. Fourth one, spin quantum number. Principal quantum number is denoted with small n. Azimuthal quantum number denoted with small l. Small l, or we can write L suffix m. Magnetic quantum number is m suffix L. Spin quantum number S suffix R, simply S. This quantum number will give the clear idea about the atom and where is the location of electron in the atom and what is its orbital orientation and the energy of electron in the atom. That clear idea about the electron present in an atom is given by these 4 quantum numbers. One thing, ma'am, these 3 quantum numbers are enough to describe an orbital. So what is the orbital? What is the orbital shape? Where is the location of orbital in the atom is given by these 3 quantum numbers. Finally, location of electron in the atom is described by all these 4 quantum numbers. It's electron address. To give electron address, we need 4 quantum numbers. To give only address of orbital, these 3 quantum numbers are sufficient. First, we'll say about principal quantum number. Principal quantum number is given by the scientist Niels Bohr. Bohr introduced this principal quantum number. This principal quantum number mainly tells the main shells in an atom. Information of main shell. We are calling those are orbit. We know these shells are denoted with K, L, M, and this cell is denoted with N. Although we can indicate these are 1, 2, 3, 4 also. So here principal quantum number N values are N is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So with the help of this principal quantum number, we can find out the energy of the shell. It is useful to calculate energy of shell and radius of atom or radius of orbit. This is the advantage of principal quantum number. It is introduced by Bohr. It is denoted with small n, and principal quantum number values are 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Also, we can denote with K, L, M, N also. The use of principal quantum number is it is helpful to calculate the energy of shells, and also mainly radius of shell also we can calculate. Maximum number of electrons can accommodate in shell is, what is the formula? Maximum number of electrons.
2n square.
What is the formula? 2n square. Maximum number of electrons in main shell is equal to 2n square. Okay, if you want, note down these 4 points. Quickly note down these 4 points. It can explain main lines in the hydrogen spectrum.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
We'll have class every Wednesday, 4 to 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Completed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next quantum number, azimuthal quantum number. This is denoted with L suffix n, or you can write only L. This quantum number is introduced by Sommerfeld. This is denoted with small l. Careful listen this point. For a given n value, L value is n minus 1. See, if n is equal to 1, L is equal to 0. If n is equal to 2, L is equal to 1. If n is equal to 3, L is equal to 2. If n is equal to 4, L is equal to 3. Okay, first of all, see what is L value in the orbitals. L is equal to 0, it indicates s orbital. Side, take this one in our box. L is equal to 0 indicates s orbital. L is equal to 1 indicates p orbital. L is equal to 2 indicates d orbital. L is equal to 3 indicates f orbital. If L is equal to 4, that will comes z orbital. No need about z orbitals. So in box, note on that also. Next, these are given n values. These are L values and possible L values I'm writing here. Possible L values. Your possible L value is only 0. If n is equal to 2, L is equal to 1, possible L values are 0, 1. If n is equal to 3, n is equal to 2 means possible L values 0, 1, 2, up to 2. So here n is equal to 4, L is equal to 3. So you can write 0, 1, 2, 3. Write this one. So these are calling SPDF. These are called subshells. SPDF, GH are called subshells. Now see here atom diagram. Nucleus, first shell. Right here n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, equal to 4. So here shell number is 1. So in this is main shell. N indicates main shell, L indicates subshell. In a main shell, only one subshell is possible. Here one subshell. I think one subshell, no need to write, leave it. In n is equal to 2, two subshells are possible. So side here, write 2 subshells. If you have any color pens, indicate the subshells and main shells with different colors. N is equal to 3. Here 3 subshells are possible. Three subshells. And n is equal to 4. 4 subshells are possible. Yeah. So here only one subshell. You can write, no problem. So what is that one subshell? In main shell, n is equal to 1. Possible L value is coming 0. 0, it is the value for S orbital. So the possible one subshell is S subshell. If n is equal to 2, possible L value is 0 and 1. 0 is for S orbital, 1 for P orbital. So S orbital and P orbitals are possible. Third shell, 3 subshells are possible. That is 0, 1, 2. That is 0 means S orbital, 1 is P, 2 is for D. In fourth main shell, 4 subshells are possible. That is S, P, D, F. So these orbitals having names. This is in 1s, main shell 1 now. So this is 1s orbital. This is 2s. This is 2p. This is 3s, 3p, 3d, 4s, 4p, 4d, 4f. Next point. Orbital angular momentum. Orbital angular momentum, capital L is equal to root of L into L plus 1 to h by 2 pi. This is orbital angular momentum formula. So electrons present in an orbital, that orbital also having some angular momentum. That formula is given by Sommerfeld. And one more important point, it can explain fine spectra of atom. Principal first quantum number only can explain main lines obtained in the hydrogen spectrum. It can explain fine line also. When spectrum is obtained, we are observing only main lines, but along with some small lines also obtained, very narrow lines. Those lines are not able to explained by principal quantum number. I mean, Bohr's model is unable to explain that. So we studied about only main lines, right? These are main lines, but along with these main lines, some small lines also obtains here. These lines we are calling, this spectrum we are calling fine spectrum. That is unable to explain by Bohr's model, but it was explained by Sommerfeld theory. Okay, note down this point.
Sir,
Yes.
generally we have computer class at 4:30 on Wednesdays.
Today you have computer class by 4:30.
No, like we have, but today we don't have because we have tests going on in school. So she postponed it to Saturday, but we generally have it on Monday.
Sorry, actually, when do you have computer class?
Monday and Wednesday at
Okay.
4:30.
Today do you have class?
No, today we don't have.
Okay.
So like we generally have. So when will this class be if Wednesday is computer?
Okay. So okay, one thing. Next Wednesday, if you have class before, only inform me. I don't take class. If you have computer class.
Okay, sir.
These numbers are very important here. These numbers. Later I will give you a few problems. Very simple problems those are. If you know these numbers, I mean, no need to by heart. Just if you know what is n, what is L value, and what is a possible L value will comes. Very easy to identify quantum numbers. Completed?
Yes, sir.
Next, right, third quantum number. Magnetic quantum number denoted with m suffix l. This quantum number is introduced by the scientist Lande. This can explain, this quantum number can explain Zeeman effect and Stark effect. So Zeeman effect means splitting of spectral lines in presence of magnetic field. I think you already have idea about a spectrum. When the spectrum is placed in magnetic field, that spectrum will become splitted. That's called Zeeman effect. Suppose same spectrum, if you place in electric field also, it undergoes splitting. That's called Stark effect. These two effects are able to explained by this magnetic quantum number. Now see the number how to give. For a given L value, small l. M value is 2l plus 1. To L plus 1. See, if L is equal to 0, if L is equal to 0, M is equal to, substitute in that formula, 2L plus 1. 2 into 0 plus 1, only 1 will comes. Then here I am writing possible M values. Possible M value 1 only, no, so that is keep as 0. Next, if L is equal to 1, M is equal to 2 into 1 plus, yeah, 2 into 1 plus 1, 3 will comes. So now possible M values you have to write plus 1, minus 1, 0. Next, if L is equal to 2, M is equal to 5. You can write starts from plus 2 or L is equal to 2. No, it's M. Possible M values are minus 2 to plus 2, including 0. So now total 5 numbers will comes. Plus 2, plus 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2. Total 5 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If L is equal to 3, M is equal to 7. Possible M values plus 3 to 2, minus 3, including 0. So I have to write plus 3, plus 2, plus 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and 0. These indicates orientation of orbitals. The main point is these are refers orientation of orbitals. This quantum number gives orientation of orbital. Do you have idea about shape of orbitals? S orbital, p orbital, and d orbitals?
No, sir.
Yes, you know, no. P orbital is in dumbbell shape. D orbital is in double dumbbell shape. Akshaya,
No, sir.
don't know? Okay. So, okay, note down this one. I will explain how is the shape and how to give the orientation. Okay, see, L is equal to 0. L is equal to 0 value means it is the S orbital. S orbital, the shape is spherical, having spherical shape. Next, p orbital. So write p orbital instead of that, p orbitals. L is equal to 1. If L is equal to 1, that is refers p orbital. L is equal to 1, M is equal to, we are getting 3. That means totally we have 3 p orbitals. One is px, py, and pz. Px orbital is, suppose this is x-axis. This is a y and z is here. I'm not denoting that y orbital, sorry, z-axis. So this is the px orbital. So now dumbbell shape it is in. Orbital is on x-axis, so it is a px orbital. Next, suppose orbital is on y-axis, that will becomes py orbital. This is py orbital. Orbital is on z-axis. Pz orbital, that is. L is equal to 2. That is for d orbital. So these L values are very, very important. S orbital L value is 0, p orbital L value 1, d orbital L value 2. If L is 2, M value becomes 5. So it means d orbitals are 5 orbitals are there. So these shapes are dumbbell shape. Okay, next d orbitals. D orbitals we have 5. This number is very important. First one dxy, xr y axis. Dxy is here, careful ma. Px, py, pz orbitals on the axis, but here orbitals are in between the axis. So now orbital is in xy plane. So this is a dxy. This is x. This is suppose z. Careful ma. Give as a z here. Here y. Here I give z. This is, keep this is y. dyz. X and this is z. This is dzx. X, y. Now orbital on the axis. This is dx square y square. This is z axis. You need axis. Okay. This is x axis, z axis. This is dz square. So shape of d orbital is double dumbbell.
can you explain the last one again?
This one,
Yeah.
this is on x-axis. Here keep z-axis, and here only one dumbbell is there here, and it is calling donut. So here electron density present on z-axis, and also xy plane also there is electron density. In this case, only electron density on x-axis and y-axis. Here also electron density in xy plane only. Here only in xy plane electron density. Here yz plane electron density. Here xz plane electron density. Here in all the three planes electron density is there. Z-axis also electron density, and xy plane also there is electron density. This is ring. So this is only special dz square. Completed all diagrams?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now just one point, why we are giving a L value for S orbital 0, P orbital here I'm writing L is equal to 0, here L is equal to 1, this is L is equal to 2, and F orbital, that's a complicated structure. No need to write that. That L value is 3. So here these numbers are indicating nodal planes. No need to write, just listen. Nodal plane. A nodal plane statement is where the probability of finding the electron density is 0, that's called nodal plane. So suppose you can see here, electron density is only on x-axis, in this axis. So you can pass one imaginary plane through YZ plane, no? So total we have three planes, XY plane, YZ plane, and ZX plane. So in this, one plane you can pass through here in this axis. Only one plane. So in that plane, there is no electron density. So if you pass electron density even like this or like this, there is some electron density. So that is not a nodal plane, only this one. That is we are giving YZ plane. YZ plane is a nodal plane. That's what we are giving L value 1. If you take all these three orbitals, here electron density, it is on XY plane. So another XZ in the XZ plane. So that plane is passing this way. It can cut here. In this plane, there is no electron density. So that is called nodal plane. So only one nodal plane possible for this. For this one also only one nodal plane is possible. That's what we are giving L value 1. If we come into d orbitals, in d orbitals, two nodal planes are possible. So here, these orbitals are present in XY plane, in this plane. So you can pass one imaginary plane in this way and one imaginary plane in this direction. Total two planes we can pass. That's what L value is 2. Okay, these numbers are indicating nodal planes, L values. S orbital, no nodal plane. Okay, anyhow, now see how to give the magnetic quantum numbers for these orbitals. So instead of writing always these diagrams, we are simply giving the boxes. S orbital having only one box. P orbital. So we have three diagrams now, P orbitals, Pxy, Pyz, sorry, Px, Py, and Pz. So these are the three boxes. Px, Py, Pz. D orbitals we have 5. This is dxy, this is dyz, dzx, dx square y square, and the last one is dz square. These are the orbitals. So now how to give the m value? Once you see, if L is equal to 0, if L is equal to 0, sorry, yeah, if L is equal to 0, m is equal to how much? See the tabular form and tell me. The magnetic quantum number. Yeah, how much?
1.
L is equal to 0, m value?
1.
1 only. So that 1 only indicates this. I said no, L value 0 means S orbital. its m value is 1, means only one box is possible. So that how to give that value also, we are just giving 0, means this is a orientation. 0 is refers orientation. Next, p orbital L value is 1, means if L is equal to 1, how much m value? 3. So that 3 only this. So this having orientation, px orientation we are giving +1, py orientation giving -1, and pz always we are giving 0. So 3 numbers came, +1, -1, 0. Next, d orbitals. L value 2, d orbital. M value 5. We have 5 boxes. So these 5 boxes also having orientations. Dz square orientation is 0. Dx square orientation is +2. Dzx in this orientation is +1. This is -2, -1. These are numbers. So write this also. So side, if you want, this is L is equal to 0, M is equal to 1. For this one, L is equal to 1, M is equal to 3. Here, L is equal to 2, M is equal to 5. Write this information also. Okay. Next, fourth quantum number, spin quantum number. So it is denoted with S suffix M. Or even we are writing M suffix, okay, M suffix S, or simply S also you can write.
हाँ
उनको बोले हम
क्या
मतलब देखो अगले हफ्ते वेनेसडे को होगा ना, पर फिर वैसे भी कल होगा वेनेसडे।
This quantum number is introduced by Uhlenbeck and Goudsmit. See, however, Earth revolves around the sun and also it having spin, no? Even electron also revolving around the nucleus and spinning of its own axis. Electron move around nucleus and spinning of its own axis. Yes. So electron not only moving around the nucleus, but also it can spin of its own axis. So here electron spin having two directions. Suppose electron is moving in clockwise direction, this direction. That's time we are showing electron like this in an orbital. Suppose electron is spinning of its own axis in opposite, in anti-clockwise direction. In such case, we are showing electron in downward direction. So if electron is spinning in clockwise direction, we can show plus 1 by 2 also. Electron is spinning in anti-clockwise direction, we can show minus 1 by 2 also. Okay, this is only about spin quantum number. So if electron spin of its own axis is clockwise direction, it is represented as upward arrow or plus 1 by 2. Actually, this plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 numbers, no, these are using in the calculation of magnetic momentum. If electron spin of its own axis is anti-clockwise direction, it is represented as downward direction or minus 1 by 2. Now the main use of the spin quantum number is to calculate magnetic momentum of a substances. It helps to explain magnetic property of substances. During the explanation of molecular orbital theory, you are attended, no? Molecular orbital theory in chemical bonding. How to calculate bond order. Attended or not?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Attended? Yeah, there we are deciding no whether the molecule is paramagnetic or diamagnetic with the help of number of electrons. If unpaired electrons are there, it is a paramagnetic. If paired electrons are there, we are telling it is a diamagnetic.
Sir,
Tell me.
in the magnetic quantum number, there are no figures for f orbital.
What F orbitals? Yeah, we have, but
Ah.
it's not giving in a 12th standard level. It is giving in higher degree and PG levels, giving about F orbitals also. So you can identify only, you can know the F orbital L value is 3 and it having 7 boxes are possible. That numbers only we are minding that. No need to give the what is the shape and orientation is not necessary. Okay. So solve these 4 questions, you will get idea about how to give the quantum numbers for the electronic configuration of orbitals. Write down the quantum numbers n, l, and m for the following orbitals. Write down quantum numbers n, l, m to the following orbitals. First one, 3D x square y square. Second one, 4dz square. Three D xy. Fourth one, 4D xz. Fifth one, 2pz. Sixth one, 3px.
Sir, can you just solve the first one so that we can know how to go about it?
Tell me, your voice is too low.
Sir, can you just solve the first one so that we can know how to go about it?
Sorry, ma, what you are telling, I'm not understanding.
So can you teach the first part of the question?
First part, what?
So how to do these questions? Can you?
No, I will explain. Noted question.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, I will explain later. So first here, write all the orbitals, 3D x square y square. The second one is 4D z square. Third one, 3D xy. Fourth one, 4D xz. For xz or zx, both are same. Fifth one, 2pz, 3px. So here they're asking only these three. fourth one is not possible to give here. Spin quantum number not possible. If there are electrons, we can give what is the spin, n, L value and m value. See how to give the n value. Here number 3 is there, so that will becomes n value. N is equal to 3. Yeah. What is the L value for d orbital? D orbital L value. How much?
2.
2. Yes, 2. And the m value, I gave to you some boxes. In the magnetic quantum number, there I gave some boxes along with the numbers also I mentioned. If the orbital is dx square y square, what is the number? With a sign also, plus, minus or 0?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. So plus 2. Now, for this one, n value is 4. Right, n is equal to 4. dl value, fixed, 2 number only. dz square, what is m value?
0.
0. Now tell me here n value. dxy.
N
3.
D is 2 and xy minus 2.
Minus 2. Good. Next, 4d xz. Tell me.
4D and plus
4 2 xz plus 1, right? Next, 2pz. Vaishnavi.
N is 2.
L value. P orbital L value.
1.
1. Pz it is. M value becomes
0.
0. Next, 3px. N value
3.
3. L value
1.
1. Px
Minus.
minus. Px no, plus 1 no?
Yes, sir.
Px. Check once, plus 1 or minus 1.
Plus 1.
The next question. Which of the following set of quantum numbers are not permitted? Which of the following quantum numbers are not permitted? First question here. N is equal to 2. L is equal to also 2. M is equal to minus 1. S is equal to plus 1 by 2. First see this one. Is it possible or not? Okay. See, n is equal to 2 means it is the second shell in the atom. Second shell, the first shell, second shell. L is equal to 2 means what is the orbital? What is orbital? L is equal to 2.
D.
D orbital. Okay. Which D orbital? 2D orbital. Here n is equal to 2 means L is equal to D. 2D orbital. Is it 2D orbital exist? In first shell only 1s orbital possible. In second shell 2s possible, 2p possible. But 2D not possible. 2D is not possible here. D orbital starts from third shell onwards. It won't start in second shell. So these quantum numbers are not permitted. And also you can easily can say n is equal to 2 means L is equal to what? N minus 1 formula we have to follow. Then if you substitute here, L is equal to 1 only, not L is equal to 2, not possible. If comes L is equal to 1 or L is equal to 0, accepted. But n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, they are not accepted. So according to formula, if L is equal to 1 came, so possible L values, we are writing 0 and 1. We don't write 2. So it is not permitted. Otherwise, you can go through the diagram also. It is not permitted because 2D not exist. 2D orbital not exist. Okay, then second one. N is equal to 2. L is equal to 1. M is equal to minus 1. S is equal to minus 1 by 2. So always S is accepted, but if S comes 0, that is not accepted. S may be plus 1 by 2 or minus 1 by 2, it's okay. Now check this orbital, is it exist or not first.
Yes, sir. It is.
Very good, it is exist. Because n is equal to 2, L is equal to 1 means orbital comes 2p. Yeah, 2p orbital exists here. So, and m also minus 1. Is it okay? M is equal to minus 1. So,
Yes.
p orbital, here we are talking about p orbital. P orbital have 3 boxes. 3 are what is plus 1, 0, minus 1. So, however you give order, it's not a problem. Plus 1, 0, minus 1. Yeah, minus 1 is there. So, it is accepted. So, you can write it is permitted. Next, n is equal to 2, L is equal to 0, M is equal to 0, S is equal to 0.
Sir, it won't be because S is
Yeah.
0.
Because
S is 0.
S is 0. That is the only problem. Everything is exist. L is equal to 0. What is the orbital?
S orbital.
S orbital. 2s orbital possible. 1s, 2s possible. M equal to 0. S orbital, we have only one box. That notation are we are giving that orientation 0. It's okay, M also. But S is only problem. So, right, not permitted. Because spin never be 0. Next one, n is equal to 2, L is equal to 1, M is equal to 2, S is equal to plus 1 by 2. Vaishnavi. First see this. This 2 refers, n value refers orbital. Is it orbital exist or not?
Yes, sir.
Exist, correct. 2p, L equal to 1 means p orbital. 2p exist. But m is equal to 2 is given. Is it exist? M equal to 2. Is it possible? M
No,
equal to 2
sir.
means that is plus 2. I didn't mention that is m equal to plus 2. That means plus 2 here. No, if L is equal to 1 means that is p orbital. It having only 3 boxes. We are giving -1, +1, 0. But plus 2, how it will come? So no chance. So it is not permitted. Because m equal to plus 2 not exist for L equal to 1. For L is equal to 1 or for p orbital. N is equal to 3, L equal to 2, M is equal to 0, S is equal to -1/2. N is equal to 3, L is equal to 2, M is equal to -2, S is equal to -1/2. N is equal to 3, L is equal to 3, M is equal to -3, S is equal to +1/2. N is equal to 3, L is equal to 1, M equal to 0, S is equal to +1/2. So 1s orbital possible, 2s 2p also possible. Yes, 3p, 3d also accepted. N is equal to 4. Here 4 is possible, 4p possible, 4d possible, even 4f also possible. Now, fifth one. Is it permitted?
Yes, sir.
N equal to 3, L is equal to 2, M is equal to 0. Yeah. What is orbital name?
D orbital.
Yeah, name 3D orbital, right? Yes, it is accepted. 3D orbital. In 3D orbital, M equal to 0 possible. This is in between +2 to -2 only, 0. And sixth one, is it permitted?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is also permitted. Orbital is 3D only. 3D orbital, M is coming -2. Yes, accepted. M values always starts from +L to -L and including 0 also. Yeah, here 2 means +2, +1, -1, -2. Yes, possible. And this one. See, N equal to 3, L is equal to 3, M is equal to -3.
Yes, sir. It is permitted.
Permitted or not?
Yes, sir.
It is not permitted.
Yes,
This is
sir, it
okay.
is.
L equal to 3, m is equal to minus 3, okay. But n is equal to 3 means how L is equal to 3 possible? One number must be lower. Minimum, that is. N is equal to 3 means L is 2, okay. Means n is equal to 3, L is equal to 3. F orbital L value 3. So means 3f orbital, is it possible? See here, is there any 3f orbital here in third shell? No, no 3f orbital. F orbital starts from fourth shell onwards. So it is not permitted. Fourth one is not permitted. So third one is seventh, no, not permitted. These both are permitted. This one. N equal to 3, L is equal to 1, M is equal to 0, spin. Vaishnavi.
Or it is
Tell me
It is
confidently.
permitted, sir.
Permitted, it is permitted. 3p, yes, 3p is permitted. In third shell, p orbital is permitted. So, you can write permitted, right here, permitted. Yes, this is only about quantum numbers. Any doubts? Or wherever you didn't understand concepts? Okay. Okay, you can leave now. And the next class I will take on Wednesday. But if you have computer class next week, Wednesday, you inform me on Tuesday class. Okay?
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.